Well, some routine maintenance. Believe it or not, the old Jeep Wrangler is due for an oil change. The Honda Pilot's due for an oil change. And the Suzuki is due for an oil change. How the hell is all three of these due at the same time? Gosh dang it. Alright. I gotta take these down to the shop. I got a engine light popping on the Honda. Last time it did it, it was because it was low on oil. These Hondas are known for burning oil when you get high mileage. And I'm a little past my oil change, so I think that may be my problem. So we're going to hook the old scanner on and see what it says. Alright, I'll meet you down at the shop. Alright, here's all the goodies. Got all this stuff at AutoZone. They usually have a package deal. If you buy the extended life oil filter, you can pretty much get the oil pretty cheap. I think this was like $29 for the oil filter and the oil. Can't beat that. I need some washer fluid. So on the Honda, it runs a 20, and I'm pretty sure this is the filter. I'll have to look when I pull that oil filter off, but this should be the part number for the Honda oil filter. Honda Pilot. And since it burns oil, when these Hondas get high mileage, I tend to burn oil, so this is what I use. Kind of seals up the rings a little better. Like I said, I'm a little over the oil change, so I think that's why my engine light's on. I'm hoping. I need to put some wiper blades on the old Honda. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to do an oil change on the Jeep. 520 on our Jeep Wrangler. Here's the oil filter. Same thing. It's 29 bucks at AutoZone when you buy the filter. And then the Suzuki. And I'm pretty sure this is the Suzuki oil filter. Like I said, I can't remember. This is all thrown in here. When I pull the old filter off, I'll be able to tell. But I've been running STP on everything. Excuse me, my voice is going out. 530 is what the Suzuki 4-cylinder takes. It takes 4.5 quarts. And what I do is I put 4 quarts in, and then I add the ring sealer, and it comes out perfect. The Honda Pilot takes 5 quarts, but I always add this in. It's still about the same. So we should be good. And this is high mileage oil for the Honda and high mileage for the Suzuki. We haven't hit 100,000 on the Wrangler yet, so I'm just putting regular full synthetic in it. And here's our wiper blades. So we'll get our wiper blades changed out. And I think it's 22 on the driver's side, and I think it's 21 on the passenger side, if I remember right. So let's get out there and let's do an oil change. I already got her on the ramps. Save a little time. We're also going to do, we're going to check our air pressure on the tires. It's getting colder out. Anytime it gets cold, you kind of lose air pressure or get low air. I think these, I normally run 38, and I think they're all the way down to 29. But it's gotten so cold, it's getting down in the 30s now. That's pretty chilly for us. These are the Total Pro. I've never tried them. They're just the cheapest wiper blades at AutoZone. I think they're like $7. I bought the high dollar ones that were almost $20 each. The Bosch whatever kind, fancy kind that's supposed to last forever. And the new or the high dollar ones and these cheapos tend to last about the same. So I don't see why you need to pay extra money for a wiper blade that doesn't last very long. So I just get the cheapest. Like I said, I haven't used this brand yet. So That wasn't too bad. This is the Bosch one I got. And these were the high dollar ones. They lasted a year. So, like I said, these cheapos usually last about a year or two, but I hate wiper blades. When you turn them on, they're like, brr, brr. Hate that. So these Bosches, they have a little cover, so you just push the ends in like that, and then just give her a yank down. So those clip in there, you just want to give it a good tug, just so you know you should hear it click. Because if you don't hear that click, you can turn your wiper blades on and they can just come right off. I'll check this other side again. Alrighty, beautiful. Well, when I do an oil change, I try to check all the fluid levels. I also top off the washer fluid. That's probably about due. And I already added washer fluid in the Jeep. It is a beautiful day today. I think it's like 62. Some people say that may be a little too cold, but man, it feels pretty nice. This is the washer fluid I've been using. AutoZone usually always has a good deal on it. This was 2 of them for $10, so can't beat that. Can't beat that. And you can see, usually your tank will take a whole one of these, so mine was pretty empty. Almost took it all. That's what I like to do, is just throw a tarp down, a little cushion, and get underneath there and get dirty. I like to add a little fill my filter up with the oil, fresh oil. Somehow I spilt oil all over my shoulder. I just usually get a rag, clean rag, and I'll tighten as tight as I can by hand. Oil filter. Then just wipe off all the old oil. $17mm, just give it a little Just look in, make sure everything looks good. We're ready to add the oil now. Easy peasy. It's a little trickier to get this oil in. I had to make a homemade oil filter, or a oil funnel. It took a heat gun, heated it up, and made it where it had the right bend. I cannot talk. It's the funnel I had to make. I just took a transmission one, cut the, I don't know, about 3 or 4 inches off of it. That way to fit down into the motor a little easier. And then took a heat gun and just bent it. But that's the only way I can get oil in this damn car. This stuff's pretty thick, so I'd like to put this in first. Now what I like to do is take my jug, since it's empty now, and just dump the old oil in that. You guys having fun yet? Alright, one oil change done. I checked all the fluid, everything still looks good. Now I'll just go around here and check the air pressure. I'll fill them all up to 38. Alright, I'll get the other side done and I'm ready to shut the lid on this dude, start her up, and I'm going to go get the Jeep. See you in a bit. Alright, same thing. We're going to do an oil change and we're going to check the air pressure because like I said, it's getting cold, tires are getting low. So let's get to it. Oh, forgot. Went underneath here, 1/2 inch socket, fits on the oil plug. Went ahead and pulled the oil plug. Now we should be able to start pulling this oil filter off. And I'm going to go get the new oil filter and we'll get her put in. New oil filter, new rings. That's just plastic, so I don't get it tight. I just go bloop, just a little. Alright, I'm going to go underneath, put my plug in, and start adding our oil. Alright, let's get some 520 oil put in. Should be 6 quarts. Alright, should be able to start her up. Good time to look for leaks. Alright, we're good. We'll check our levels. Six quarts exactly. Right on the money. Alright, let's go get the Suzuki now. We're done with this. Getting in a hurry and I forgot I gotta check the air pressure. Alright, I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to go get the Suzuki. Well, dang, guys, you won't be able to watch me do the oil change. Aren't you guys sad? So my battery's about to die. I'm losing my voice. I'm going to go ahead and check the air and the tires on this one also. And then I'm going to start doing the oil change on the Suzuki, and we're going to be done for the day. It's starting to get a little chilly now. The sun's dropping. I forgot I already did the air on these a couple days ago, so they're right on the money right now. So let's start diving into this oil change. Alright, I'm going to put a little oil in that oil filter. Alright, I'm going to get this put on, and we're ready to start dumping some oil in there. Well, all I got is 2 more quarts, and we're done with this oil change. So we did 3 cars in no time. The only problem is I didn't get paid for doing all this. Doesn't that suck? But it's a lot cheaper than taking it to somebody. Alright guys, hopefully I'll have some better content next week. I'll be off on the holidays. If I may not be able to talk very much, which everybody says, quit talking anyway, because my voice is going out. But thanks for sticking with me, guys. Hopefully next week we'll get some stuff done. Alright, if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Peace out. Signing off. Ah.